Everybody, and welcome to episode 20 of Secrets of Castle Greyhawk. The group is going through level 5 of the dungeon, and this level is based on the Lost Laboratory of Qualish, which is an adventure that just came out on the DM's Guild. The group is accompanied right now by a warlock named Mary Greymalkin and a monodrone named Gearbox. So the map of this area is on the screen. The group basically landed there. They met a Sphinx. And the Sphinx was like, "You tell a riddle to me." And I should have changed it. And so
it went about as well as you expect. Yeah.
Kika has the best of any riddler that we come across.
Yep. So then they were brought to the main part of the monastery where there's this guy called the Grand Master who runs this whole monastery. And so you walked into the Grand Master's like church chamber. Hello, Geek Dice. Thanks for watching. And so they walk in, and the Grand Master is apparently a bone devil sitting on a throne, flanked by two awesome martial arts experts. And up on the balconies are a whole bunch of cultists looking down at you. And I believe when we stopped, we were about to have a fight.
A battle.
So it sounded like.
Yeah.
So let's all roll initiative.
It escalated quickly.
It really did.
Fuck.
Oh boy.
Sorry, guys.
We're gonna adventure all over their asses. Watch this, Mary.
I got a 17.
Okay, 1 second. I gotta get my paper out.
I'll get in the paper.
Ooh.
The paper.
Get down. Stop it, please.
So
please
my
stop.
notes,
Stop.
like pages of gibberish.
Oh.
Oh my god, I know. Every week I'm like, I need to organize these notes, and like, I never do. I have just random words on all these pages.
Alright, so let's see here. We'll go right down the line. Goosamon, what did you get?
I got a 17.
17 for Gus.
Get down, dude.
Litria, what did you get?
17.
Oh no, well you have a higher dex.
That's low for Litria. You feeling okay, Litria?
What about Gwendor?
7.
Ah.
With my +0 initiative.
And what about Aurora?
5.
Oh, no.
5.
Cleanup crew.
We're gonna die.
What about the Dungeon Master? Let's see. We.
2.
Two.
Alright. Somewhere.
What about Mary and Gearbox?
Oh, yeah.
Does anybody know what this Gearbox creature does?
He prints out maps.
Oh,
It's true, he does, yeah.
that's right.
Alright, so. Litria, you're going to get to go first. So, as this battle starts, the two martial arts experts step forward and put on like a frickin' pose of battle. The Bone Devil just sits back on the throne, seemingly content to watch. And the cultists up above on the balcony looking down on you are starting to take out ranged weapons, but they're wary about hurting their allies. So, Litria, what would you like to do?
Do these guys look in any way undead?
No,
The martial artist?
No, but
Oh, that would be.
you do see that. They're all wearing hoods. When you catch a glimpse of their face underneath the hoods, they look hideous. As if the skin of their faces was flayed off.
Oh,
If they're not undead, instead of pulling out my trusty Sword of the Magus, I will cast...
The sword
I will-
of the magus.
Instead, I will cast Shadow Blade as a bonus action.
what?
Oh shit.
Alright.
Is that a first? I don't think I've seen Litria.
Second level
It's a fun
spell.
spell. It's the first time I've cast it.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I wonder if I can get around, sort of like maneuver myself sort of behind one so I'm flanking.
Yeah, you do
With-
that.
And I do a sweet, sweet stab. I roll my die. So that's a 19 to hit.
That hits the martial arts adept.
Okay, so one sec. Shadow Blade is 2d8 plus my sneak attack damage, which is 46, plus my dex mod. So 4, 5,
She's just gonna kill him right in front of us before he...
11.
Typical rogue.
I love those.
17,
And then bonus action hide.
So that's 25 damage.
All right. You slice into a martial arts adept.
Yeah,
Ah.
8 of that is psychic damage.
Ooh.
And
My favorite
after
kind of
that, I disengage and hide behind Aurora. And my Shadow Blade is concentration, so it's still going.
Like you do.
I like how Litria's bolder.
After Litria stabs a martial arts adept, it is Gusamon's turn.
Alright, I turn to Litria and I'm like, damn! You've come a long way. And then I say, it's adventure time! And I dab. And how far up are
Come on,
the
grab your friend.
cultists? How far up are...
15 feet.
Oh, okay. Then I'm going to use my action to turn into gaseous form and turn into a puff of spores and race up there, but I only move 10 feet. So the drama of my actions kind of fall short because he's just a cloud about 5 feet away from them.
Okay. So you turn into a
And-
cloud of spores and you're slowly approaching them?
Yes.
Okay.
At a top speed of 10 feet.
Alright.
I'm coming for them.
Alright. Is that it for Gusamon?
Yep, that's all I can do.
Alright. Get their stats out.
I am a cloud of spores.
Yesterday on Mordenkind's Path, I don't drink.
Mhm.
But everybody drinks on that show, so I bought a drink. I drank like a third of it,
Did you get a wine cooler?
basically. And like, it's still, I forgot to throw it. It's still sitting there.
It sounds
Taunting
like
me.
a show.
Alright. So after Guzman, you're spores.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now I get to use my 2 martial arts guys. Just so you know, if they hit you with an unarmed strike, I get to pick one of 3 awesome things.
Ooh.
I think.
I know them, yeah.
All right.
It also
So,
makes cool martial arts sound effects when they strike.
all right, I will randomly. They're not going to attack Guzman, obviously, because you're just right now you're just pollen.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4.
My
5,
allergies.
Yeah.
There we go.
I am gonna make you sneeze so bad.
Oh, great! One runs up to Aurora with her really high AC.
I should get dust of.
All right.
This happens in every game I'm in. I'm gonna pick something with like a wizard one more.
Yeah, but then you're gonna be used to playing like that and just be like, I can take it. And then you're like,
I know.
you
I can
can't.
run in.
All right. Punch number 1. 15. Boing.
Nope.
Punch number 2. 21.
That's my AC.
7
Hey.
bludgeoning.
7 bludgeoning.
And... oh, this is bad. All right, make a Constitution saving throw. It hits you in
Okay,
the
well,
solar
that's my
plexus.
highest one, so good
Hooah.
fucking luck. Yeah, that's gonna be 26.
Oh, he went for a liver strike, which
Oh,
if
fuck.
you get punched in the liver, your whole body shuts down. But,
Oh,
and he
jeez.
would have stunned you, but you
I got a +7.
you happened to make it. And the third and final unarmed strike is a total miss. Who's the other one? I will see with this die. It's gonna be Litria. Litria! Cartwheel. Jumping spin kick. Here it comes. +5.
Gonna do a Hurricane Rana.
+5. 16 on Litria.
No, doesn't hit.
Alright. Misses with the spin kick. And then goes for Street Fighter 2, like jumping uppercut. +5.
Sure you can.
Yeah! And that's a 20 total.
Oh,
That'll hit me.
Hadouken.
So 7 damage. Please make a dex save. Why not just go with the ones that...
Uncanny dodge.
Okay. And then, for the third attack, I'm going to do the sumo guy. That's E Honda, right? Where he's like, wah, 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 wah.
Yeah.
100
Does
hand
that-
slap.
He's the 100.
Try bomb.
I'm going to try that. All right. +5. Only an 8.
Oh.
Not hit.
And so, from the throne, the Bone Devil looks
When he-
concerned.
When he doesn't hit, I say you should really try to FADC into a grab.
Oh, okay. And then, what about those cultists up top? Well,
Oh,
some of
shit,
them,
there's a lot of things coming at us.
some of them, they have scimitars.
Okay.
And some of them like kind of feebly swing at the pollen cloud. But they,
Let's see. Can I be hurt? Let's see. I have resistance to non-magical damage, so they can attack me.
True.
oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, you're still there's 5 feet square
Yeah,
between.
I'm
you
just-
and them,
I'm just letting you
so
know.
They can't reach you.
Yeah.
But 3 on the
They're
other
just-
side will jump down and
Uh-oh.
approach the group on the ground.
Fuck.
In my head, I'm thinking, "Damn you!" As I keep slowly going up.
We'll do 1 cultist on each standing character down there.
Okay.
Litria, a cultist with a scimitar, and you see as their hood comes back, no face skin. Face has been flayed
Ew.
off. All right.
Man, it's like
Plus-
that Hellraiser.
It's
Dude.
+3. 19.
That hits.
4 damage. And Litria, you
Ow.
remember that somewhere in this place, apparently, your parents are lurking.
Hmm?
Maybe they don't have faces.
Oh no!
Even if they did, I couldn't recognize them. Darn.
Oh,
Darn.
what if you kill your parents?
Yeah,
That's unfortunate.
that would be a hard thing to face.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
Gundar! Cultist with a scimitar. Schling, 12 total.
No.
Blong, you block it. Aurora. The
Mhm.
cultist looks at your armor and looks for any part to
Like gap? Big gap?
like, slowly look for a seam. Try to.
You can check. There's no seams. Armor. head to
18?
toe.
18 total?
No.
No. Yeah.
Those
That's,
bastards.
all right. Gundar, it's your turn. There's a freaking cultist like stabbing at you.
So, how many cultists are there in all? Just on the balconies and down here?
Oh, let's say 10 total.
10.
Fuck.
Okay. You know, I think I'm gonna do. Okay. So as my action, I'm gonna pull out my Horn of Valhalla, and I'm gonna blow that shit.
Ooh.
All right.
And it's a silver, so it summons 2d4 plus 2 warrior spirits from Valhalla.
Fuck.
Oh,
So
all right. 2d4.
would you like me to roll it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
4.
Oh, okay. 9.
Oh.
Yeah. Dear Lord,
You blow the horn. A swirling vortex appears.
that's a lot more than I thought it was gonna be.
A bunch of what kind of fighters? What are they?
They have berserker stats, and they're from Valhalla. So
it's a bunch of warrior women from Valhalla, basically.
yes.
Yes.
Wow. We're
My
gonna
people.
It's like that scene in
Furs.
Ragnarok.
furs and helmets and hair in long braids, gigantic axes and furry boots that are not Uggs, but they're sort of like Uggs. Do they attack right away? Or...
Let me see. I don't think it says. It just says they return to Valhalla after 1 hour when they
Okay.
drop to 0 hit points.
1 hour. Wow.
What are their stats? Like,
Berserker.
They're
The
berserkers.
Berserker.
Oh, and it's on the same page. Look at that. Okay.
Woo! Look at that.
Oh, they're like super powerful. All right. Okay.
The sigh of a DM.
All right. So
Should we adventure on that Bone Devil too while we're here?
Oh, I'm taking that Bone Devil.
all right.
Yeah.
So you're 9 berserkers.
I'm so sorry.
Let's see. The cultists.
Oh, really escalating.
All right. Let's see here. They can kill the cultists in one hit. So
Oh,
1 cultist dead. 2 cultists dead. Oh, a couple natural ones in there. All right. 3 cultists dead.
okay.
How many cultists are there?
There was 10 totals. Now
Okay.
there's 7.
Alright.
And I guess there's 4 berserkers who haven't attacked it. Do you want them to work on the martial artists, or do you want them to go up to the balcony?
Go up to the balcony.
Ooh.
All right.
I'll be like,
Me.
get them girls.
All right. So they climb their way up there and start hacking into them. All right.
Put their great axes in their teeth. Just,
Yeah.
Is that it for Gundar?
Yep, that's all I can do.
All right, Aurora, it's your turn.
Well, I'm gonna see that how far away is the Bone Devil from us?
10, I don't know, 20 feet. 10, yeah, 20 feet.
Okay. I'll try to get in the middle as close to all the enemies as I can, seeing that the battle were grossly outnumbered. And I'm going to use my action to cast Necrotic Shroud. So they all have to make a Charisma saving throw.
Charisma saving throw.
Yeah, just black skeletal wings, black pool of eyes. Let's do this.
All
I'm
right.
pissed off.
All right. I have a +0. 13
Nope,
and a 19.
that makes it.
And you trying to get the Bone Devil too?
If I can, within 10 feet. So just as many
Oh,
enemies
no.
in my
Okay.
ear.
Yeah, it'll just
This
be
is-
the 2 martial artists because the Valkyries like just murdered the other cultists.
Got it. Then I'll do those.
All right. So what happens when? What happens?
So they they become frightened of me, and I can deal extra necrotic damage on my next attack.
How much do they take? Sorry.
No damage until I attack them, but they are frightened of me, which means they have disadvantage on ability and attack rolls, and can't move closer to me.
All right. Is that it for Aurora?
Yeah, I don't have any non-spell bonus actions at the moment.
Gearbox walks up to one of the martial arts adepts and like pulls out. This has like a little like drill, like a little spinning drill. And what we got here? Hits him for a few points. Starts like
Oh.
drilling into the guy's thigh.
A cultist?
Yeah, I know. One of the martial artists.
Ah. Does he print
Mary-
that little thing that says "screw you" in his print
Yeah.
through mouth?
Yeah. And Mary Grey Malkin
Oh yeah.
will Eldritch Blast.
Of course you will.
Yeah.
Pew! And it misses. Wow.
Oh shit.
Alright.
Gundar is just like, yep, that's a warlock.
Litria, it is your turn. There are 2 martial artists. The Bone Devil's still sitting on the weird throne.
Which martial artist looks more hurt?
The one that just got drilled in the thigh is bleeding. The other
I
one
wanna do
looks untouched.
I want to do a stab on that one. That hurt one.
Alright.
Do a sweet stab. That is 22.
22 hits.
Yes. Good. 11.
Jesus. All the dice.
This is with that shadow blade, right?
Yeah, 24 damage.
That was
Damn, it
Oh,
So how much did you do?
I did 24 damage.
24. So that's 50. Okay, slice! Blood sprays everywhere. Martial artist staggers back, but they're still up just barely.
Oh.
Like, daughter, why?
And I stab him with a dagger.
Ah.
Oh no.
Let's have daggers, why not? It's 18 to hit.
Yes.
Kick his ass. Shut up. Sorry, she's whining.
That's 6 damage.
6 damage.
Yeah.
So the martial artist, you huge slash in their chest, blood everywhere. They stagger up, then they look and they're like, and then you stab, and then they just die. All right. Is that it for Litria?
When he falls, she says, "Cool catchphrase."
Gusamon, there's another martial arts person. Oh wait, you're so you're sporing your way up to the cultist crowd.
Yeah, I believe I have 5 more feet to cover to get up to it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to do that. I'll move the 5 feet up to the ledge, and then I will drop the gaseous spore cloud form. And then I'm going to look over and see these spectral barbarian women crawling up the wall and say, "Are they with us?"
Aye, they are.
All right, let's get them, ladies. And I'll chill touch one of the cultists who's presumably like 10 feet away. That's what I'd like to be.
Chill touch. Okay.
That is going to be a 21 to hit.
21 to hit.
Ow.
That hits.
Alright, it's a 2d8 necrotic damage, and that is 14.
14 necrotic on a cultist.
Yeah, and if they're undead cultists, they have disadvantage on attack rolls against me until the end of my next turn.
Your chill touch strikes the cultist. They go, ah! And they flip over the banister and fall to the ground. Plunk.
Dead?
We don't see them land.
Oh,
Because
interesting.
there's a crash pad there. We don't.
Oh, okay.
But they're dead.
Oh.
Is that it for Gusamon?
Yeah, and I'll just taunt them to come and get me.
Aha. Well, Gusamon, on my turn,
Mhm.
4 of them do try to come get you.
Well, the first one that moves within 10 feet of me, I'm going to Halo of Spores him as a reaction.
Alright, what does that do?
You have to make a con save, DC 14.
Plus
Whoa.
0. Oh, I rolled a natural 20.
Oh, alright, then never mind. My arrogance quickly turns to fear. Damn it!
4 cultists with scimitars surround you and begin slicing away.
Alright,
They have a mighty plus 3 to hit.
okay.
21.
That hits.
So it's 4 damage.
Alright,
17.
that hits.
4 damage. 10.
That does not hit.
And a 12.
That does not hit.
Alright. So they surround you. They start trying to slice into you. The cultists on the
And they
other
do.
side are going to try to fight those summoned warriors, but it's not going to happen.
Hey, you never know. Bounded accuracy, man.
A 1, a 6, and a 1. So, then down below, martial artist. Who is the surviving martial artist going to fight? I don't know. I'll roll a 6-sided die. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 2, Litria.
Ooh.
So, in Street Fighter 2, there's a guy Blanca, right?
Mm.
And he does a move. He has a move where he like rolls in the air and like shoots at you. So, somersault comes right at you.
Back.
Like a drop kick?
You hold back. You hold back. Oh no, you're gonna block it if you hold back.
And then I do a quarter circle forward and press.
No. Double quarter circle forward fierce.
Yeah.
All right, here comes Blanca. Plus, whoops. That was on Mary Green Malcolm. It's plus 5, 3 attacks. Here we go. 17.
17 hits.
So you take 7 damage, and please make a strength saving throw.
You have a plus 4.
Okay, thank goodness. 8.
total.
Oh.
So you drop one item you are holding of my choice, and I choose the Sword of the Magus.
I'm not holding it. It's sheathed.
Oh. Are you holding anything?
I have my Shadow Blade and my dagger.
Oh, Shadow Blade.
Yeah.
Wow. All right, second attack. This is all slow motion as it spins. It's like your back. All parts of its body are striking you as it somersaults in midair, like back, butt, face, shoulder. Here we go. +5. Oh, 20 total, so 7 damage. And
Ow.
please make a dexterity saving throw.
Well, since I have an extra +4, that is 26.
You are not knocked prone.
Fuck.
And then the third attack, a 16.
That does not hit.
So it whiz, 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 and then it like bounces back. Wha! It lands on the ground. It's like, ah. And the Bone Devil watching on the throne says, "Well done, yes." And you know that the Bone Devil is known as the Grand Master. I'm gonna say that also the Bone Devil is wearing kind of like a cloth sash thing that you're certain if they stand up they're gonna dramatically throw it off. They're just wearing it right now.
I've been
Why
getting
else would you wear
mad
something like
Mortal
that?
Kombat
Yeah.
vibes this whole time.
I was getting like Grandmaster from Thor. He's gonna have a melty stick on us.
So I think that's it for me. Gundar, on your turn, the warriors wipe out the cultists up on the right side.
Nice.
You've got some warriors next to you. What would you like to do?
Well,
There is one martial artist who just struck Litria,
yeah.
and up on the left, Guzman is up on the balcony fighting 4 cultists. And
Fuck.
down here on the ground, about 20 feet away, sitting on a throne, is the Grand Master, who's just taking all this in, perhaps studying your fighting styles.
I bet. Okay. Well, I think my friends have this handled. So I'm going to walk towards the Grand Master dramatically and just sort of step with 1 foot forward. And I'm going to hold my mace up with Dissipator's symbol on it. And I'm going to say, "By whose right do you run this monastery, Grand Master?"
When you hold up the symbol of Dissipator, the Bone Devil... Also make a perception as you get closer.
Sure.
Ooh.
That's a 2.
Oh, okay. It like turns its head sideways slightly and says, "You also serve the Lord of Dis?"
Yeah, sometimes.
Sometimes.
Occasionally, yeah. We have a contract. We have multiple contracts, actually, but...
But we're on the same side. All you need is a face flaying, and you'll be ready to serve the Grand Master.
Oh, fuck.
I quite like my face, actually. And as my
Oh,
action...
I forgot.
Oh,
He's not wearing
oh.
a sash. He's wearing a cloak of leather. But as you get closer, you see it's made of faces stitched together.
Ah,
Ugh.
that's not cool, man.
Yeah, no bueno.
Well,
Grandmaster.
as my action, I'm gonna need him to make a charisma saving throw for me.
Charisma save
Yeah.
for the Bone Devil.
Oh, please. Please fail.
I rolled a 6, so
Yes!
but I should
Okay.
look. I might have magic resistance.
Uh-oh.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to cast Planner Binding on him.
Oh, wow. I don't know what that does, but it sounds exciting.
Yeah.
Exciting.
I do have magic resistance,
Oh. Lower.
What does that mean? You get an advantage.
but I rolled a 3.
Okay.
It was meant to be.
Okay. So, Planner Binding, I'm going to use the 7th level cleric spell I got from Zagig's Mind way back.
Shit.
Oh, wow.
So, you attempt to bind a celestial elemental or fiend to your service, and it is bound to serve me for 30 days.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
And,
When
and
you, when you cast it,
Okay.
it feels like weird. You did bind the creature, but the creature feels different than
I was
you
expecting.
expected. Yes. And you see the Bone Devil's body like shaking a little bit.
Okay.
Is that it for Gusamon?
Yeah,
Yes.
Gundar just kind of like grins and he's
Okay.
like,
Okay.
Stop it.
All right.
Wow.
On
Oh god.
oh, and let's see. So Gundar,
Yeah, the berserkers.
Berserkers can
I
go
guess
wild.
they
Marrying
all attack.
gearbacks.
They attack the Blanca guy.
Yeah. There's
Alright.
marrying gearbacks also.
Plus, oh yeah, all them too. Well, they go on initiative 1. But plus 5 on the martial artist hit, miss. How many attacks do they get? Just
They get one. Yeah.
They do 9. All right, so they do 18. Then there's the 4 up on the balcony. I guess they'll run around. I guess there's a connecting way, and they go around to help Gusamon.
Yeah.
Gusamon. Oh, miss.
It's my turn, or it's their turn.
No, they're helping you.
Oh.
So these
Oh,
5
it's the
warriors
berserker.
run over and kill
Yeah,
3
yeah.
of the 4 cultists that were menacing you. All right, and that was Gundar's turn. All right, Aurora. You are fighting alongside some warriors from Valhalla, as well as your trusty dabbers,
Mm-hmm.
against a lone martial artist.
Oh, I'm taking his ass down.
Okay.
Why is it gotta be a man?
Okay. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll just cut into them.
I'm just imagining these two martial art adepts as like Ken and Ryu, so like palette swaps.
Basically. Okay, let me just roll to hit.
With flayed faces.
Yeah,
They're all with flayed faces, yeah.
Ugh.
19 hit the first time.
Yes.
Okay, and I'll roll again for the extra attack. And does 16 hit?
16 hits.
Okay, so both hit, and I get a +7 on one of those. So stop it! God, she's so annoying. Okay. 7 is 16 plus 6. 22 damage total for both attacks.
All right, 22. So that's bloodied. Whoosh, blood, stagger. All right, is that it for Aurora?
Yeah.
Modron with a drill. Zzz, goes for the thigh. Misses the thigh. Mary Grey Malkin. Misty steps far away. Eldritch Blast. Misses with an Eldritch Blast. All right. Litria. It's your turn. There's one martial artist. One cultist up on a balcony. And the Grand Master, who seems to be under some kind of spell.
I use my bonus action to return my Shadow Blade to my hand.
Ho ho ho! There. All right.
And I say to the martial artist, "You will rue this day." And I leap at it. So that is 24 to hit.
That hits.
I just lunge at him and stab him right in the chest.
Right.
8.
Litria's crazy dice.
29 damage.
Jesus.
All right. How do you kill the martial art?
I love that Shadow Blade.
I just sort of, like, my Shadow Blade just goes into his chest, and instead of actually piercing its skin, it sort of like disappears into him, and then darkness just spreads out from where the Shadow Blade pierced him, and he just sort of withers and falls down to its knees.
Yikes.
And I kick him.
All right.
He has just enough time to rue before he dies.
Mhm.
All right. That's pretty much the end of the battle. There's one cultist left. what do you want to do with this cultist?
I'm gonna use my Halo of Spores to just make a con save. I'll start with that.
Con save. 8. I feel.
Oh, well.
That's gonna do 6 necrotic damage.
Cultist is still alive. 3 hit points left. Oh!
Yeah. I'll use my bonus action to cast Shillelagh, and then I'll hit him with that as my action.
You don't need to roll. Ah! You just beat him to death with your shillelagh.
Yep.
Ah!
Gets
So-
like extra mushroomy blossoms when I cast that. Just
Oh.
big mushroom cap on the end, and I just beat him to death.
So,
Just
As-
imagine you like thwacking away at him repeatedly as he screams and blood
Mhm.
just spurts on your face.
Yep.
and then the Grand
Did
Master.
exactly.
The Grand Master slowly stands and throws off the face cloak.
The
And its
face
whole
cloak?
body is trembling. What do you do?
I'd turn to him and say, "Are you not entertained?"
I say, do we still got to adventure on that guy too?
Suddenly, like, its chest opens up, like there's a plate that flops open, and out crawls a Quasit. It stands on the
Oh.
plate, and it bows to Gundar and says, "I shall serve you faithfully for
Oh,
30
wow.
days, great one."
I think Gundar goes from like the shit-eating grin to just like, what?
I am the Grand Master.
Didn't we have to get a Quasit?
We did.
Yeah. Who
Yeah.
wanted us to do that?
Dispater.
Oh, that was yeah. That's right. That was your
All right.
divine favorite thing.
Well, I think Gundar's arms just like flop to his sides, and he's like, "Really?"
I'm like, hey, you got yourself your own demon now. That's great,
Yeah,
buddy.
I do. It's pretty freaking cool, regardless.
I want to
Alright, come here.
I want to sleight a hand, secretly grab that cloak of faces.
Mhm.
Ooh.
Okay. You yoink the cloak made of stitched together faces.
Yeah.
That from a distance looks like leather, but once you get close,
It's
you
face
realize
leather.
it's face leather. Yeah.
Yes.
I need this. And then I go over and I'm like, ask it where my parents are.
Yes, the Quasit?
Yeah.
Oh.
It probably knows. It's
Yeah.
the master.
Yeah, the Grandmaster.
The Grandmaster, yeah.
Master.
I'll put up like my arm, like I'm holding a falcon, and so it can crawl up onto my arm. And I'll be like, "Well, you heard the lady, Grandmaster."
It says, "Oh, your parents. Do you mean the interlopers who showed up here not that long ago?"
The elf spellcasters.
Yes. I put them to use.
Do they still have their faces?
Oh god.
Oh no.
What?
Do they still have their faces?
Well, they're still alive in a manner of speaking.
Do they still have their faces?
No.
Oh, okay.
Where are their faces so we can put them back on?
He waddles over to your cloak. There
Oh, God.
and there.
I'm marking
Oh,
like a little bit of like ink so I can find them again.
You just mark them. Okay.
Yeah.
Mom, Dad.
It's
Yeah.
really sad.
Like you guys can like put faces back on people, right? Yeah, you got this. I believe in you.
Yeah.
I believe in
Maybe
you.
We'll find a way.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
we'll figure it out.
Well, they're in the control room.
Where's the
Control room?
control?
On the
What's
map,
a control room?
on the map on the screen, it would be area 8, right in the back, behind the
In
monastery.
the music area.
Okay.
You're in number 3 right now. That's where this
Mhm.
monastery is.
We can go there right now.
We should go there right now.
I want to grab the closet by like the shoulders and like lift him up and hold him like really close to my face. And I'm like, now if you traumatize a 17-year-old elf girl who's just out on an adventure, You're gonna pay.
Okay. I'm gonna grab the closet by its like iguana tail and.
I don't let go.
So I'm just yanking on his iguana tail then.
Uh-oh,
Come
Litria. 9 warrior women from Valhalla stand behind Gundar and fold their arms.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Right,
twice my
Sam?
height.
I still got my skeleton shit going on, so I'm like, me too. Fuck you up.
Okay.
So there's like
Ladies,
a standoff.
ladies, we don't need this.
Stop. Lay down. Sit.
That's it.
Sit.
What'd you say to the closet?
That if you traumatize a 17-year-old elf girl just out on an adventure, he'll pay.
Yeah.
I don't know. What do you? They're in
What
the
do you want?
They're in the control room. I'm just.
I mean, he said they're alive, so.
He like
That's true.
he's kind of like a koala bear hugs up on Gundar, like hides his face from Litria.
Oh, he's so cute.
Oh.
Don't give us that. He takes off people's faces and he tried to kill us like not 5 minutes ago.
Yeah, I'm with Litry on that one.
He was going to take
I
our
don't trust
faces
anything.
off.
You know.
We'll find a way. They're alive. At least you've got that.
Yeah. At least you've got parents.
Oh.
And then Gooseman thinks about his kids back home, like, they might need their parent.
Oh.
Aww.
Don't say that.
So sad. Okay. I'll let the Grand Master climb like underneath my cloak just so he has like some cover.
Like a pet. Like
And actually, I'll ask him like, how did you get here? Like why the monastery thing? Where'd you get the Bone Devil suit?
Can ask me a big story.
I got a lot of questions.
Give me exposition.
I stabbed the
Grandmaster.
Bone Devil suit just in case.
Oh, smart.
It might be actually alive. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I try to cut it in half with my sword of the Magus.
What is the Bone Devil thing made of? Is it like
Bone.
flesh?
It looks like flesh, yeah. It
Ew.
says,
The Bone Devil
well,
look like-
let's see if I can get this right.
probably bony.
Qualish, a wizard named Qualish was here,
Hmm?
and the Grand Master took over his floating island and drove him to a second location, a lost city called Dowling Glowing, which he was obsessed with.
That little Quasit did all that?
It's pretty good.
Yeah,
Okay.
Good enough.
Sweet.
and there's so much here.
There's so much.
I know. We can kind of just talk about it on the way
Okay.
while we walk. You can give us like the rundown.
Honestly, Gundar's kind of impressed. Like, no wonder Dissipator wants you to go back home. Jeez. Sweet.
The Quasit says, my name is Wazit, Whazz.
Was it the closet?
Was it the closet?
Yes.
I love it.
The original, okay, this Bone Devil that I've been riding in was once alive, but
Oh.
it met its demise after Qualish's exile, when it was drawn into some machinery in the laboratory while trying to do some work on this place.
Okay.
But we were
That
able
stinks.
to keep it alive in a manner of speaking in the treasury.
Oh.
Treasury?
It's the treasury.
Treasury.
Are you talking as you walk around to Area 8?
I
Yeah.
think so, yes.
Okay, so as you get around the monastery, in the back there you'll see there's 8, but there's also 9 and 10. So
Okay.
9 is like a ledge where there's these floating platforms that lead to 10. And 10 is this little floating island powered by its own engine with fire shooting out of it. So it's like a
Ooh.
little hovering
Just
island
like-
on the hovering island.
Yeah, as I say, isn't this one's like
And
that as well, right?
supposedly on that hovering island is where the treasury is.
A
So,
floating
but-
island and a floating island.
but the
Guess what?
control room is over this way by 8. So you're gonna go to the control room.
Yeah.
But I tell Gearbox, like, hey, make a special note on the map of where that treasure is. We don't want to forget that.
All right.
Yeah, Lutria's parents are first.
Put a little star in a circle on it. Or like a number 10, maybe.
Okay. Control room. This area is a maze of damaged controls and broken machinery. Countless wires twist their way across the walls, erupting from control panels that have been pulled apart to lay bare their internal components. Five clear canisters connected by metal tubing and wires line the walls, each one filled with viscous fluid and what appears to be a humanoid brain.
What in the 9 hells is going on? What is all this stuff?
Brain in a jar.
5 brains, each in their own jar.
Oh god.
Like even all the wires. I mean, that would be pretty strange to these
Ooh.
characters.
Given that my character has the same knowledge as the player, I know brains in a jar were an enemy in 3rd edition.
They were, yeah. Pretty cool one too.
No, is there any people in here or no? Just these brains and jars?
There's wires, broken machines, 5 brains in jars, pulsing.
Okay.
I turned to Litria and said, I know it looks bad, but we already got a face and a brain, and that's more than you had yesterday.
Oh,
Is
We're getting there.
are her parents in the jars?
I don't want to make any assumptions, but he did say her parents were in here.
I'm guessing those are like batteries. I mean, the human brain's pretty.
Yeah, they might be powering this whole island.
Wazit says, yeah, the brain in a jar power the engines. So
Alright.
like the brains in the jar keep the island aloft. But
Oh boy.
Gearbox starts like looking around at the equipment and seems to understand how it works and is starting to mess with it.
Oh.
Doing Gearbox.
It prints out a strip of paper, and on it says, I understand how this works. I could give it an alternate power source.
What?
Wow!
What would that be?
I knew we should have brought that little guy along.
Can
Didn't I
you
say it
see
the
my
whole time?
parents?
Yeah,
Um,
which
Aurora, when you
Oh,
ask
wow.
it what would the power source would be, it prints out just one word that says me.
Oh,
See
okay.
My parents?
Yeah, what about her parents? Can they be safely extracted?
Prints out once I have rerouted the power, you could unplug your parents.
Which one are her parents?
yeah, how many
Yeah,
brains and jars were there?
There's 5.
Suddenly you
right?
all hear
Ah.
voices in your head. You hear, I think I'm one of your parents. And you hear another voice, and I'm the other. Litria, is that you? You? You?
Oh my god, Litria!
I say, prove you're my parents. What's my middle name?
Really? Hold on.
Not even the Sphinx could figure that one
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
Your middle name.
Ronald.
I'm tempted to give you a stupid one, but I won't.
Ronald. Litria Ronald.
But these are all pretty stupid.
Oh no.
Hey,
Should have given it to
your
him
names are great.
beforehand.
We could do, how about Melodious? That's good, right?
Ooh,
That's actually pretty.
Melodious.
Hmm.
Litria, your middle name is Melodious.
Okay, what's my last name?
Oh, no.
He's such a fun.
Litria, Melodious.
Maximus.
It should be, these aren't Elven enough.
there's a lot of apostrophes in there.
It should be like, let's see. Sil.
Sylvanian.
Still apostrophe something.
Silver.
Uwin.
Silverwin. How about that? Silverwin. Is that okay?
That's actually
That's a pretty name.
Litria,
good improv.
Litria Melody Silverwind. I got it.
got it. Good. Silverwind. Litria Melody Silverwind. That's our child. You found us. Litria's so resourceful.
She totally is. That's like her
That's your
number one
daughter. She's so good, isn't she?
Yes.
I don't know how I feel about having brains in jars for parents. This is a lot to take in right now.
Can we put them in something? Like a body? Do they have their bodies?
Could figure something out.
You don't
If we
see
could put
any.
one in the Bone Devil.
I was thinking that too. Yeah, could we put one in the Bone Devil?
Gearbox, could you make that happen?
You print out a thing. Probably. It says.
Nice. Okay.
Could you
do
put them
that?
both in there? Would that be too weird?
Mom,
Yeah,
Dad,
you're
which one of
cute.
you wants to be a Bone Devil?
Oh no, we don't.
Temporarily.
I don't want to be a bone devil. That's awful.
How
Oh
do you-
no, they're
maybe
pretty
that-
cool.
Maybe they like being brains. I mean, how do you two feel about it?
Oh no, we'd like bodies. I mean, we
Oh,
have
okay.
we have a quest to complete.
What's the
Really?
quest? And where can
Quest.
we get you bodies?
Oh, Litria, our story is a long and dramatic one.
You guys are psychic. Just download it into my
We
brain.
got time.
Our names
Yeah.
are Alavara and Vesper, and we are your parents. You may have heard the legend of when long ago when Corellin got into a battle with Groomsh, god of the orcs. Groomsh sliced him, and each drop of his blood became an elf, the original elves. We each are one of those elder elves. And
Wow.
we lived in a wonderful city
Oh,
that Groomsh, being the jealous monster that he is, stole the city and hid it away somewhere. And we were trapped in that city for thousands and thousands of years. But together,
shit.
we figured a way to teleport out of the city. And then we were able to live in this world with other elves who had descended from our kind. And we had you, Litria, but the problem was Groomsh sent agents after us to bring us back. And we knew you would never be safe. And we had to leave you until we could figure out a way to find our city and bring it back to where it belongs, this world. But we haven't found a way to do that yet. And wouldn't you know it, we met up with Qualish, we came down here, and we got our brains removed from our bodies. So
It happens.
It
Where are your
happens.
bodies so we
Yeah,
can
it
put them
happens.
again?
Yeah, I was gonna say before we jump to this Bone Devil conclusion, there's probably other bodies we could find, including their own, perhaps.
Yeah, okay, maybe.
Litria,
Maybe.
we're sorry we had to leave you. I wish we could have brought you, but it was too dangerous. Groomsh's wife, Luthic, the Blood Moon Witch, sometimes sends an avatar to try to murder us. And we knew that if they got their hands on you, they would do terrible things to you and use you as a pawn in their stupid game.
I have an idea. What if we got a druid to use a reincarnate spell on you guys? Then maybe Grinch wouldn't be able to find you so good.
Got to find a powerful druid.
You're so clever, Litria. We're so proud.
She is. She really is.
Well,
I
I
also save these other brains.
Yeah.
whispered again. They're like, I don't think I'm able to do that yet, but if my understanding is correct, we'd have to kill their brains and then reincarnate them.
Technicalities.
And nod.
The other brains go, we're here too.
Oh, oh my goodness!
We're here too, you know.
There are 3 other brains.
Who
Yeah.
are you folks?
My name is Alton. And I'm Broderick.
And I'm gonna name that one Brian.
Brian. No,
Yeah, Brian the Brain.
Brian the Brain. My name is Broderick, not Brian.
I was pointing to the one that hadn't said its name.
Yeah.
But my name is Corliss.
Nope, it's
Okay,
Brian.
that's good. Corliss is fine.
Each brain, they explain, has an area of this place that they control.
Oh.
Alton controls the dormitories and can lock and unlock the doors there. Broderick controls the engine room and can overcharge. Broderick says, I could if I wanted to just blow this whole place up.
Okay.
Please don't. We're still
Yeah.
here.
Corliss says, I control this very room.
Ooh.
Yes.
Who controls room 10?
Alivara, Litria's mom.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, good. Then she'll let
Hey,
us,
Oliver.
she'll let us do anything for her.
I control the Central Abbey and all sorts of other fun things. And Litria's father, Vesper, says, I do the prison and the leatherworks. This place is terrible. It's
Prison?
truly horrible. So as you're kind of
I don't
talking
want
with
to like attach my parents' faces onto their jars.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
so you're gonna peel.
We might want to keep them sanitary in case we have to do something.
It's like tape them on.
Really?
Oh,
Alright.
like a paper with their faces drawn on it, tape.
The skin stretched so it looks like they're smiling.
Oh.
Litria.
Wazit the Quasit says to you quietly, Gundar, she's ruining my cloak.
We can get you another one. New faces, you know.
So, yeah, there's an uncomfortable silence as you remove the faces of your parents.
I'm gonna, while she's doing that, I'm gonna ask the other brains, like, hey, are your faces on here too?
They go, yes.
Just hold it up.
Play a guessing game of like this.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
I mean, they're
Describe
your
your
face.
face.
Your property. You should have a say in what happens to them, right?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
guess so.
We can figure something out for everyone to make everyone
Some of
happy.
the women from Valhalla start vomiting.
So,
I'm like, I didn't know spirits could do that.
Yeah.
I just kind of like.
Shouldn't they be used to this sort of thing?
Well, you know,
It's just-
when you get dismembered and just come back to life every day, it's kind of different, I guess.
okay, if he can change the power source, we can get rid of the brains. Will it cause any like meltdowns of the area, or what's going to happen?
I don't know. It sounds like Gearbox is pretty powerful if he's able to do the job of 5 brains by
He's a
himself.
Modron.
Yeah. That's probably.
He's gonna need. It stops and it's gonna need some help. It needs someone to help.
What does it need help with? Like what?
The
Dex,
gearbox?
a dex check to connect gearbox to the controls in this area. Somebody's gonna have to do it because it can't reach it.
Litria.
Somebody.
Yeah. Yeah, I got.
Huh.
Who
And
do
I,
we know?
I
Before
can
do
stand
it,
by her so my aura helps with the
But-
skill.
I want to ask Gearbox if, once he's all hooked up, could he just read the area and print a map out?
It,
Because I want to make sure his job gets done. It's probably important to him.
It nods and says probably.
Okay, cool. So we can make sure your job gets done.
yeah.
Good boy,
Have fun
Gearbox.
with the place.
Very proud of you, Gearbox. You're the best Modron I've ever met.
I know, he's working
Both
really
in
hard.
character and out of character.
I'm so glad you're the only hireling we brought along.
Who's
Mary
Mary's
Gray
like,
Malcolm
"Hey!"
goes.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, you didn't do anything in the fight. I forgot you were here.
Hey, she Eldritch Blasts 2 times.
But you missed.
Yeah.
She missed you stepped.
Yep.
Oh,
She
it's
did.
true. She did Misty Step. Yeah.
She did some adventuring.
Okay, dex check.
Is that just flat dex, no proficiency?
Yep.
Okay, so that is a 22.
Okay.
Roll
So
the 19.
you
Yeah.
connect the construct to the controls in this area, and as it does so, like the Modron kind of seizes up, and its eye kind of like splitters around, and the whole place rumbles for a second, but then goes back to normal. And the
Are you okay,
brains
Gilbert?
go, we're disconnected.
I'll start trying to take them apart. Just like take them out of their little things, but hold like the containers that they're in and just kind of get them safely.
How big are the containers?
I mean, a brain's what, like this big, so.
Yeah.
just, you know,
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
think
They're
think
not
like the Futurama episode.
yeah.
Is it just glass?
Yeah,
Okay.
Maybe extra careful.
Transparent aluminum.
with juice in it.
Transparent.
So you're taking all 5 brains?
Yes.
As well.
Yeah, we're saving them.
All right. And you plastered their faces on them?
Just my parents. The other ones didn't seem to want
Yeah,
it.
that's true. They didn't seem like they wanted to participate in that.
All right. So, once Gearbox is all set up, it prints out some more words. Basically, what has happened is it has been instilled with a greater sense of purpose, and it wishes to remain here and integrate its consciousness into the monasteries, running its systems as its new integrated mind.
Yeah, you do you, Gearbox. This was like the perfect adventure for you.
Very nice.
Be friends, Gearbox?
What?
Will we still be friends, Gearbox?
It prints out a little strip. Sure.
Aww. I give Gearbox a little pat on his metal head, which is also his body, I guess.
Yeah, pretty much.
Gundar, Wazit the Quasit whispers to you, "You shouldn't let them get in the treasury."
I
Why?
use
Because that's where my treasury is.
Yeah, but it's our treasure now, you know? Yeah.
Okay, well, might as well continue.
I want to
Keep
use
going.
some metal scraps and fashion Gearbox like a little crown and put it on his head. This was like the king of this place.
Oh,
Aww.
all right. Okay. You make him a little crown.
If we can find some way to get this ship out of Castle Greyhawk, he could fly all around with it. Cool.
He controls it now. Could you make this island move, Gearbox?
Can he make the island move? Yes. But the problem is that it's hovering inside like a big cavern with no large.
Yeah,
exit.
we'd have to like blow it apart. We'd have to ruin every other
That's what I
shot.
figured.
Are we in a demi-plane right now, or? Okay.
No, it's just a big open cavern with a floating island. in
Okay.
it.
Maybe we could eventually get Gearbox like a disintegration ray, and they can disintegrate a tunnel for themselves out.
That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
But then he becomes a flying fortress with a disintegration ray after.
It's just a monodrone, you know, it'll be alright.
For now.
These are
Unless
friends.
someone hacks into it.
He could replace Primus eventually.
I tell Gearbox, if you ever need anything, just let us know. We'll do our best to help you out.
Yeah, always.
Give him the Iron Dabber's business card.
It's just like a silhouette of somebody dabbing.
Yep.
We
But it
got-
has like an iron sheen to it, you know, so it kind of shines when you move the business card.
So
Holographic.
we
Yeah.
got a
It
small
like
batch of
goes
those when we
between
got our
like
rings.
a person just standing like that and like that.
Yeah, it's like lenticular. And if you
Yeah.
make that cool like sound on it, if you run your finger on it.
We have the best business cards. Okay, let's go get that treasure.
Yeah, and what was that about a prison and a leatherworks? Was it? Or the brains? Whoever wants to answer.
Oh, there's prison cells. There's a leather works.
Is there people in the prison right now?
Are there people in the prison? Yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Let's go to the treasury first, so the
Yeah.
people in the prison don't steal the treasure.
Exactly.
That's a good point. Okay.
That would be irresponsible of us to let
Yes.
them do that.
All right. Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. So, to get to the treasury, it's on its own floating island. There's a big gap, and there's these floating discs hovering between you and the island. There's 10 magical floating discs, all of which are suspended hundreds of feet in the open air above the valley floor.
Hundreds of feet. Oh man.
I have a question. Could I cast Tenzer's floating disc as a ritual, have the rest of the party sit on it, and then have the disc follow me as I jump across with my ring of jumping?
Oh. Well, I think the Tensor's floating disc is 3 feet in diameter, I think, so you could probably only fit.
Okay.
2
Okay,
characters.
so worst jumper gets to ride on the disc.
Think I'm a pretty
We're
good.
all like looking at each other, like snap.
Yeah.
It's not me.
I mean, it's whoever can fit on it. Like,
As you're discussing this, Vesper says, Litria, there's something you should know.
What?
There's an anti-magic field around the treasury that extends out into this area. So
Oh.
your disc would turn off as you got close to the treasury, and your ring of jumping would cease to work as well.
that's
Ooh.
good to
That
know.
is very good to know.
That is extremely good.
okay.
Thank you.
Guess we'll have to do
Wazit
the old
angrily
fancy.
says, "Why did you tell them?"
Oh.
I asked the
okay.
brains if that would affect them. Also, you should have the closet stay here so your spell keeps.
Yeah. I think me and the girls and Wazit here, we're gonna stay here. Yeah.
Okay.
In fact, I command you to stay here with me, Wazit. So.
Okay. Then I guess we'll do this the old-fashioned jumping way. Should we do ropes in case one of us falls?
I can cast Warding Bond on someone or enhance ability if.
And then it'll
You need
just
it.
get dissipated. In the
Yeah,
anti-
it'll just disappear.
Oh,
Hey,
well.
hey, Sean,
When
Can
you're
I-
jumping across, maybe I don't know.
can I try to? Is there any way I could determine if the magical anti-magic source is within 120 feet of me?
Is it within 120 feet of you?
Yeah. I could ask the brains. Like, what's
yeah.
causing this anti-magic field? Is it coming from somewhere?
It's something that Qualish installed.
Can I like?
There are controls in the treasury that operate the anti-magic field.
So the source of it is within the treasury.
Mhm.
And it's within 120 feet of me right now.
Yeah.
Then I will cast Enhance Ability on myself. I'm gonna slap my hands together and a little puff of spores comes out, and I'm like, okay. And I'll reach my hands out and I will try to dispel the magic that's causing the anti-magic.
Oh.
It's gonna be really hard, I'm sure.
True.
If
Yeah,
it's a spell of 4th level or higher, I have to
Uh,
make an ability check with a DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
All right. Can you dispel an anti-magic field though?
I don't know.
If not, we could have.
I mean, anti-magic field is a spell.
Oh, okay.
Eighth level
I
spell.
just looked it up. It says the sphere cannot be dispelled by magic, nor can two anti-magic fields suppress each other.
Okay.
Okay,
I didn't
well,
know that either. Wow.
I guess I wouldn't know that, so I probably would have cast the spells.
Okay. So you try it. Yeah.
And it doesn't work.
Dispel magic has no effect on the sphere.
Sure.
Woo! That's a good try.
Wow.
Then
That was a
Richard,
really good idea. Yeah.
If you want, you can try jumping, and we could do leapfrog with ropes in case one falls. We could basically tug of war the rest.
Or before the anti-magic field, you could like basket hands. I could run to you. You could give me a boost, and with my ring of jumping, I could probably make it all the way across.
That's
could
true.
try-
I mean, if you jumped outside the field, it's not like it would make.
Yeah.
fall.
Yeah, it'll just cut off by the time you get there. So then you'll just.
That's a
go.
good idea.
Yeah, and I have how far is the gap? How long is it
Let's see.
from here to the island itself?
Floating bridge.
I think he's looking it up. It's probably far.
One more foot than your rope is.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we have a few ropes.
Yeah, I know.
I was
Yeah.
thinking we could tie a bunch of ropes
Sure.
together. I could hammer like a
Yeah.
piton into the ground on the other end,
Absolutely.
and it could.
Yeah. That way, it also helps. So if you do fall, we can like bungee jump, like pull you back in.
So
Yeah.
it looks like. So it's 10 of them. So the gap looks like it's about 60 feet long total.
Okay.
Okay, so we can tie 2 ropes together.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Have one end on this side. I'll just tie the other to my waist. The other end to my waist, so I have my hands, all my limbs free.
Yeah.
Well, let's do the super jump. I'll get a running start.
Okay.
And then
Cradle. I'm gonna super boost her.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try to jump all the way across holding the rope.
Yeah.
Basically, what we're gonna try to do is before she reaches the non-magical energy field. She's going to use her ring of jumping to jump. I'm going to like give her a boost with my strength and just basically like both of us together like basket toss her as far as she can go before she hits the field. And then if she does fall, we have the rope. And then
Jumping.
Yeah, and I was raised in the circus, so I'm used to this sort of thing.
All right.
Solid
Yes.
plan.
So you'll have advantage on your check.
Yeah.
Is jumping athletics? Is that what it is?
I think jumping's just like you can just jump
Just jump.
a certain amount of feet.
Yes.
basically.
Just do like an athletics or an acrobatics and see what you get.
yeah, and that way she can like use pythons and get the rope over there. We're so creative.
25?
Oh shit.
So you jump, right? You Aurora gives you a boost. You go flying through the air with the magic of your ring of jumping. And so you're flying, and then about 2/3 of the way across, you can feel yourself pass into the anti-magic field, and your ring kind of goes dormant, but you still have your momentum. So you do land plump on the other side, holding the rope.
Can I do a performance roll for landing?
Sure.
So did she just jump like 60 feet basically? That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Like,
I
wow.
mean, you've got a paladin fucking,
Yeah, no, that would look
Fine.
awesome, man.
and Litria's fucking incredible.
Got a 22 for landing.
Oh,
Jeez.
okay. All right. So you,
What kind of landing? Did she do a superhero landing or a duck and roll
Oh,
or
it was just like I land like it was nothing, just like dainty, like
what? Nice.
Just telepathic clapping from all the brains.
you hear Alivara and Vesper say, "Oh, we're so proud."
Can you guys see?
Yeah, sort of.
Weird. Sounds like it's pretty cool being a brain.
gonna untie my rope, hammer a piton into the ground, tie the rope to the piton.
Okay.
I'm gonna do a second piton just to be safe and tie the rope to that second piton.
And Guzman, do you want me to tie you to me in case anything happens to you, or do you want to just stay?
Sure.
And if we have more rope and some planks of wood, we could probably make a bridge.
Yeah. We have 4 things of rope, I would assume, because I can take Gundar's.
Yeah.
Guzman has 1 and I have 1. Or well, we use 2, so we have
I don't
2
have a
more.
rope. I left mine
Let's renovate
shit,
this
yeah,
island.
weeks ago. I think Salem left it somewhere.
Okay, then we can take Gundar's rope
Yeah.
and 1 other rope and just tie
Is that her
it.
name? Salem Kane? Is that who?
Yeah.
OG Iron Dabber.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, then we'll use the 1 remaining rope we've got and just kind of like I'll get Guzman on me and then like like cord slide.
Oh, okay.
In full plate.
Yeah, like Indiana Jones type style.
So just make like a dex check. Or
Okay.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Okay, it's the exact same. Ooh, we got lucky. I got a 19.
Okay, so you all the
Got
way.
real lucky there. 'Cause that's what I
Okay. So, Aurora, you took someone with you, Aurora?
Yeah, I took Guzman with me.
Okay.
He's like light as a feather.
Actually, no, he's not. Smurf Neblin are not light. He weighs 101 pounds.
Well, I'm pretty fucking
They're
strong.
dense like stone. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I know.
Gundar, your the Valhalla warriors. It's been an hour, and they're
Oh.
starting to fade away. And they put
Like-
their hands on your shoulder and say, "Good luck, friend Gundar. Call us when you're in need again. Again."
Farewell, ladies. Thanks for the help.
Wazit the Quasit says, "Oh, I'm so glad they're gone."
I
Yeah.
summoned a lot more than I thought I was. I love that item though. Damn.
Yeah, but they're pretty fucking hot. I mean, what?
It's true.
Who doesn't love a Viking woman?
I mean,
I don't like them.
Okay, so let's go inside and see if we can turn this thing off.
Oh, did everybody get across?
I think Gundar was staying with
Staying?
yeah.
Okay.
With the brains.
With Wazit and the brains, yeah.
All right.
Was it?
The treasury. This solitary building is set atop a small floating islet. It is held aloft on its own sputtering engine. Yeah, and you're gonna go inside.
Yeah.
You see heaping, tangled masses of wreckage, old machine parts, broken relics, weird gray cubes.
Gray cubes?
I
Yeah.
don't like that.
Mm. Oh. You
Oh
find
God.
on a leaning against the wall. There's like 10 like pikes made of steel or shiny metal. They
Mhm.
have like a button on them.
Hmm.
Do we press the button?
I don't know what any of this stuff is.
What?
I'm kind of scared too because I'd rather grab everything we can before we press anything in case it starts falling.
This is a pretty unimpressive treasury.
There's
Just like
more.
a-
I haven't described
Ah.
everything.
He hasn't scratched the surface yet. He's trying to give us the way to destroy it before we do it.
No, just the first things you see.
Yeah, sure.
And then pausing to see if you want to mess with it before we.
I'm a little wary of those gray cubes. I don't know what they are.
I got you. I know. I don't like the gray cube.
Okay.
They're just like sitting haphazardly on the floor.
Yes.
Okay.
There is another brain in a jar. There is a journal with gears on the cover.
Hmm.
There is a control panel on one wall. And oh boy. Copper, silver, gold, platinum stored in various containers and coffers. 425 tiny gemstones. Black pearl. 3 red potions. 1 elixir. Some kind of manual. An ornate wooden case carved with images of air and water elementals locked in furious battle. A suit of armor. Components of value to tinkers, inventors, or artificers. And notes.
Fucking dope.
I think we should take all this stuff and maybe investigate it later, like maybe in like Autoluke's workshop in case
Mhm.
it's explosive. He might have countermeasures against things that might.
That's fair.
Good idea.
Can we see if there's any? I want to investigate and see if there's any like runes or anything on, like any. Have Litria maybe check for traps while I check for magical runes.
I'm gonna call out to that brain.
Make
Like-
a perception,
sorry.
Aurora.
Perception. Okay. Ooh, 17.
You look at the one journal with the gears on it, and you can tell that those are not just decorative, but they're in some kind of working order. You see that there's wires that lead from the journal into another pile of junk.
Good thing I didn't touch it because I wanted to. Okay. I don't want to touch the junk yet. Anything else around that's suspicious, got shit on it?
No. I mean, there's
Which-
the brain in a jar.
Yeah, and I think Guzman was trying to talk to the jar.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, can you see and hear us, brain?
Yes.
Who's
Are you still in control of this room, or did Gearbox take it over?
I control this room, says the brain.
Who are you?
My name is unpronounceable in your feeble tongue. You would know me as a bone devil from hell.
Ah,
Oh, you're the guy that was it.
Yeah.
If you help
found
us,
and
we can
defeated
put you
you. That's so funny.
Yeah, we
If-
have your body. We know where
Yeah,
it's at.
if you help us, we can put you back in your body.
I would greatly appreciate that.
Okay, so could you point out any sort of traps or any sort of things that we should keep an eye out for in this room? Because, you know, if we die before we get you back in your body, that we can't help you.
Yeah, you'll be destroyed too.
If you agree to place me back in my body where I belong, then I will indeed help you. So you swear to this?
I mean,
What are you gonna do when we put you back in your body?
I'm going to go back to hell.
I mean,
Oh,
okay,
all right. Well, that seems
Yeah.
reasonable.
that's fair. I'm not happy with it, but
Do you swear to not betray us?
Oh, that's a good one.
You. I swear not to betray you.
well, by extension, she's a part of our crew.
Now the name, do you swear?
I guess.
All right. If you are,
Sure.
be careful of the journal over there with the gears on it. If you tamper with it, this whole building could plummet from the sky.
Knew it.
Good to know.
In order
we-
to separate that journal from the wires, someone's going to have to use thieves' tools. The tools of a thief.
Oh,
what a
Very
game.
carefully disconnect the wires. One
None
wrong
of us-
move, and the engine will sputter out, and we will all plummet to the cavern below.
We can save that for the end.
Litria is like standing on the table with the journal and like has her gears out and is like hunched over.
Latria, hang on. Maybe we should grab everything.
Oh,
You're
I
more
thought-
than welcome to do that, but just at the very end.
I thought those
Okay.
were adventurers' tools.
No, it's just very good. We can do that at the very end after we get the shinies.
Adventurers tools.
Okay. What do the pikes do? The pikes with the buttons. What do they do?
Those are force pikes.
What about this wooden case with the air and water elementals battling each other on the front?
I don't know. I'm a brain. I can't see inside a box.
Oh, I'm gonna slip that into my robes.
Okay.
Figure that out later.
What
Is
about
there
the green
anything-
cube?
Is there anything else in this room that might harm us? Any monsters disguised?
Oh.
No.
Yeah, what defenses were in this room?
What about the suit of
the-
armor? If we turn off the anti-magic field, will the suit of armor like animate and attack us?
That suit of armor is a unique magic item. That's in the appendix of this adventure.
Ooh.
What are you saying?
Let's see. There it is. I
Unpronounceable.
opened right up to it. All right. It's just magic armor. Unique, created by
Magical what?
Qualish, inspired by
Ooh.
the works of the great wizard Heward.
Of the handy haversack fame?
That's right. I believe it's called Heward's Hireling Armor.
Oh, hey, we
Hey, we have hirelings.
We love hirelings.
actually we have co-adventurers right now. We need to get some more hirelings.
Yeah. Okay
I
then.
miss Jackie.
Okay, then I'm gonna
Hey.
start. So if we grab anything, it's not gonna like turn and kill us or just melt.
No, you're fine.
Okay, good. I'm gonna start shoving
Well-
platinum cases,
Yeah,
as many as I can, like
those
everywhere else.
black pearls. And the
Alright,
potion. Hey, is it? I ask unpronounceable. Is magic what keeps? Must not be keeping your brain alive. Or is it?
Qualish specializes in strange magic, advanced kinds of using
Qualish
metal
sounds-
and lightning.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
This whole
Gundam would
monastery
probably dig
was
that.
made from the remains of a strange crashed ship that came from the stars.
The stars.
I worship someone who is part of the stars.
Really?
Did
Yeah.
the ship happen to have mind flayers upon it?
Yes. Yes. it
And
did.
froghemoths?
I don't know.
Okay, gonna shove as much shit in my
Thanks,
bag. as I
unpronounceable.
All right, so I'm going to tell you about the magic items first because I'm on that page.
Okay.
can. Got it. Go ahead.
So Heward's Hireling Armor. It requires attunement. While wearing this armor, you gain a +1 bonus to AC. The armor's animated straps can assist you with the drawing and sheathing of weapons, such that you can draw or stow 2 one-handed weapons when you would normally only be able to draw or stow 1. This armor has 6 pockets, each of which is an extra-dimensional space. Each pocket can hold up to 20 pounds of material, not exceeding a volume of 2 cubic feet. The armor always weighs 10 pounds regardless of its pocket's contents. Placing an object into one of the armor's pockets follows the normal rules for interacting with objects. Retrieving an item from a pocket requires you to use an action. When you reach into a pocket for a specific item, the item is always magically on top.
Ooh.
Placing the armor inside an extra-dimensional space like a bag of holding or a handy haversack instantly destroys both items and opens a gate to the astral plane.
Fuck.
It originates where the one item was placed inside the other. So.
What kind of armor is it?
It is leather.
Oh wow, I wear leather.
You could end up wearing it if you wanted to. You could
I'm
store
like,
all your.
I'm gonna like stand next to it and be like, I don't know, what do you guys think? You look good at me?
Yeah,
Work out.
we can make it work to your size. I'm pretty sure it's magical, so it
Sometimes
probably
magical
fits,
armor just yeah.
fits to the wearer.
Okay. So you're taking the Heward's hireling armor?
If somebody strong.
I already have my I already have magic armor, and
Oh, you do?
my attunement is all full.
Oh, jeez, I don't have
All
any.
attuned up.
No, go right ahead.
All right.
Now there's
Woohoo.
the box with engravings of elementals fighting on it. Who's gonna
Yeah.
open that box?
I don't know if I want to open it, but I want to take it. I don't want to do that here with all the valuables.
No, the guys told you it's safe to open.
Okay, then I'll open it.
All right, inside is a pipe, a finely carved pipe. It's called Galder's Bubble Pipe. It requires attunement. So basically, you can use this pipe to blow odorless bubbles instead of smoke. It has 3 charges, and it regains all spent charges at dawn every day. While you hold the pipe, you can expend charges to use the following properties. So if you spend 1 charge, you can cast Fog Cloud as an action. If you use 2 charges, you can cast Misty Step as a bonus action. Or you can summon a Steam Mephit as an action. That costs 3 charges. The Mephit is friendly to you, obeys your verbal commands, and acts on its own turn in the initiative order. After 1 minute, it disappears in a harmless puff of steam, or if it ends its turn more than 60 feet from the pipe. So who wants
I'm taking that, yeah.
Galder's Bubble Pipe? All right. So Aurora, you have a winged helmet, and sometimes you have a pipe sticking out of it.
Yeah.
Right.
I might not keep it, but I'll definitely have it in case anyone else wants it. I'm not gonna be greedy.
Oh man, go for it.
All right. So let's see here. Let's go back to the room.
Aurora with Misty Step is pretty nice.
Oh god, I'm just gonna be on the battlefield. Fuck. Motherfuckers!
Alright. Treasure. So. I don't know if somebody wants to math this out for me. There's different types of coins. I don't know if somebody wants to write this down.
Yeah, I got it.
Alright.
Yeah, I got it.
515 copper pieces.
Eh.
11,215 silver pieces.
Think we're gonna need that.
1,925 gold pieces.
Ooh.
85 platinum pieces.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm taking that shit.
That's a lot of money.
And then there's gemstones. There's 425 gemstones worth 1 gold each.
Okay.
And then there's 44 small gemstones worth 10 gold each. There's 15 small gemstones worth 50 gold each. And there's a black pearl worth 500 gold. Potions.
Alright.
There are 3 potions of healing. So how do you want to split those up?
I don't think I need one because I have my own healing, so I'll give them to the others.
Yeah, I can heal. As well.
Yeah. We're all pretty lucky, but
I know.
definitely I want Mature to have one in case something happens to her. I
Hmm.
can't reach her.
So there's 3.
Yeah, I'd
So-
probably just give one to all of them if they'll take them.
Okay.
All right.
There's 1 elixir of health.
What does that do?
Let's see. And, if you spend time, like an hour, so if you take a short rest, that's how you can learn what all these things do, because you
Sure.
can spend in.
Yeah, that's easy.
All right, so.
We just leave Gundar over there for an hour while we're just chilling.
Yeah, he can talk to.
Hey guys, is there any?
He can talk to.
Did you find anything cool?
Yeah, bunch of
Guys!
stuff.
Just hanging out here with the brains.
Yeah, we can bring him in. I'll be like with the cart, like just fucking dragging that shit around.
Oh yeah, we have a dungeon cart, don't we?
Yeah, we probably don't have it on us, so I can use like make little bags of shit and like
Yeah.
slide it across.
All right, the elixir of health. When you drink this potion, it cures any disease afflicting you, and it removes the blinded, deafened, paralyzed, and poisoned conditions.
Huh.
Okay.
That's handy to have.
So
Pretty
who wants
good.
to take that?
Would it be smarter to give it to Gundar? Because he's technically the cleric, the healer cleric.
Hi, Soloban in the chat. They're
Hello.
looting
We're
piles
together.
and piles of treasure right now.
We're having so much fun.
Yeah.
We might have just leveled up. I don't know. It's a lot of money.
I hope so.
I know.
Yeah, I guess Gundar could hang on to that.
Okay.
He's wise. He would know when to dispense it.
Yeah, probably best.
All right, and then there's a manual of golems.
What?
Parentheses flesh.
Dibs.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm not
For it.
interested in it.
that's awesome.
Manual of
I know.
golems. Let's see.
Literally, have fun with that. Go for it. I don't really want to know.
Could we use like the robe of faces to make just like a flesh golem made of faces?
Oh jeez.
Ah.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
Or it's like a
Manual.
normal golem with Litria's face parents and put. You want
Yeah.
golem parents? I mean, it's not that bad of a
Hey.
thing.
It's
It's a step in the right direction.
An option.
the tome contains information and incantations necessary to make a particular type of golem. To decipher and use the manual, you must be a spellcaster with at least 2 5th-level spell slots.
Oh.
Oh.
Creature.
I can help. Hey, if you want to do it,
Literally, as you start to try to read it, you feel great psychic pain. Do you
Ew.
stop or do
Okay,
you
never
continue?
mind. Never mind. I put it
Yeah,
away.
that's going to be a while until we get there.
Okay.
Well, you can hang on to it or whatever.
Definitely, we can.
Also get someone to help.
Yeah,
No,
I want every option available for you to help out.
No, someone else can use this.
So then you got Galder's bubble pipe, which you already took, and the suit
I'll take
of
it.
Hewer's hireling armor. And you're gonna take the manual for now, Guzman?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now there's components of value to tinkers, inventors, or artificers worth 1,500 gold.
Wow.
Whoa.
There's Qualish's lab notes, which are worth 2,000 gold to sages, so you could sell it.
Oh yeah.
Or to
Yeah.
the guy who hired you, the cartophile.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is the book with gears on it, which is Qualish's journal, which the cartophile wants.
Hmm.
I think it's still attached to the wires, right? You haven't tried to disconnect
Yeah,
it
we
yet.
haven't tried it. We're gonna do
Yeah.
that at the very end once we got all the shit.
So that's all the items that are in here.
Oh
Except
my god.
the
Okay.
journal is connected to wires.
And the force spikes.
Force play.
I think I'm just gonna start shoveling any gemstones and platinum in the bags that we have. Kind of just like do like a pulley system with Gundar and like put some in like little pouches, put them across.
So divided
Give them
evenly.
what we got.
How much currency do we each get?
I'm working on it. We get 128 copper. 2,000.
Hang on.
Oh, okay.
128 copper. Okay.
2,804 silver.
How much silver?
2,804.
Yeah.
2,000 what?
804.
Oh wow. Okay.
482 gold.
Just 482? It seemed like we had.
Well, we have platinum too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
21 platinum. That was just the coins.
Okay.
Okay.
Then in gems there is.
There's a lot more in
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah.
This is gonna take me a minute.
Yeah, it's okay.
So
I guess I could just add.
Do you want me to work on this journal while you calculate that out?
Sure.
all right, the journal is attached to wires, and it's a trap. Basically, these wires, if you just yanked the journal, this whole floating place would just fall to the ground. But if you can make a successful dex check using thieves' tools, you can separate it from the wires without making the whole treasury plummet.
And
So,
since I have proficiency in thieves' tools, I get to add my proficiency modifier, right?
yeah.
Yeah, she should make like 27 or something.
All right, so you gonna give it a try, Litria? Defuse the bomb.
I trust her.
Proficiency, and I'm 7th level, so my proficiency modifier would be 4.
Uh-huh.
So that is a 26.
I was so close. I was one off.
You managed to separate it successfully.
Woo!
Your parents,
Exhale.
who are brains in jars, say, "Wow, so capable. We're so proud."
She's really awesome. She is.
You should see her with a beard. She can pull it off.
Mm-hmm.
Aha.
And that's coming from a
Put
dwarf.
it back on too.
See?
How many gemstones?
All right, so in gems, there was another 528 gold.
Jesus. We're fucking loaded right now.
And then if we're just assuming that we're gonna, like, if you don't want to roleplay out of selling the components in the notes,
Yeah, you don't have to do that.
that would be together another 875 gold each.
Yes.
Whoa.
Oh god, I've like.
And then I don't know, are we adding in like the value of the items we find into, or no?
No.
No, we're not doing that. I was thinking as far as XP, but
Okay. I got a lot of gold.
I know. I got. How much does everyone have? I think I have a lot.
over 20,000.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got up there in gold.
Man, the bank's gonna be real happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
And school, venturing school classes are getting really expensive.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah. When we get back up there, I want to buy a portable hole.
Oh.
Portable.
Yeah,
Alright.
is there any? Are we still down? Like, are we still down in
Mhm.
the last lab?
Yeah.
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 I pick up the bone devil brain, and I'm like, okay, let's turn off this anti-magic field and get out of here.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, do you want to look through the journal?
Ooh, kind of. Yeah.
I guess I carefully open it while the magic field is still on, so it doesn't blast me in the face with magic.
Smart.
It might electrocute me though.
The pages in the journal detail how Qualish continued his research into finding this weird city called Doween Gloin, even after setting up his initial laboratory on the floating island. So basically what you learn is the throne that the Bone Devil was sitting on
Mhm.
has all these little buttons on the handle. And if you hit the right buttons, it can open portals to different places.
Oh.
So this has codes. One opens a portal to the Nine Hells,
Of course it does.
and another opens a portal to Doween Gloin, the place that Qualish went to. And that he was
You
looking
might
for.
have to keep that. I don't know, or at least copy it if we can.
I mean,
I don't. I know they asked for it, but if we have to give it away, they
they
might.
didn't say we couldn't copy down information.
I know, but if we do give it to them, then they'll have the knowledge too.
They also didn't say we couldn't rip pages out of it.
Yeah, we can't do that or change the info or something.
Yeah, I can.
Let's rip that page out.
Yep.
Maybe not rip it out, but like very carefully, like
Use
very
like a
close to
dagger
the
and
binding,
slice it.
out.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
Smart. So there's no visible trace of this.
No trace.
So like work it out the glue.
You're cutting.
Yeah.
You're cutting a page out of the journal.
Yeah, we're taking the. I want the portal page.
No one will be any wiser.
And I think maybe I could sit down with some parchment and stuff and try to copy the handwriting to copy something similar, but ultimately not useful.
Oh, okay.
And carefully work it back into the journal.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I have a thread and needle somewhere.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I
I didn't know you were into
Yeah.
needlework, Aurora.
No, wait a
Yes.
minute. Mary Greymalkin is here. She's
Yes.
an agent of
Did you
Cartophile.
jump across with us though?
Yeah, she stayed with Gundar.
Oh,
and
you're
you
doing
were-
this on the
Okay,
island.
yeah, you're right.
Yeah, we kept all our companions there because I didn't want them to see how much treasure.
Oh, great. I have to stay with her too.
Yeah, you gotta just keep up a conversation for like an hour and a
Yeah.
half.
Okay.
So they'll
I
probably
know,
be
I
back
know what
any
I talked to her
minute.
about.
Yeah, we kind of wanted to keep everything we have a secret.
All right.
A secret of Castle Greyhawk.
No.
Roll credits.
Another secret, because most of us exposed our secret.
So there's also in this room the anti-magic controls. It's like a. You see that it appears to have been constructed from what looks like an augmented beholder's eye set within a
Whoa.
mechanical socket. To deactivate the anti-magic field, looks like it would take somebody with tinker's tools or thieves' tools.
Literally have these tools.
Yeah, and there was those tools,
But it's
but we don't want to break them. These are worth $1,500.
I'm ready.
This is weird though. It says a successful intelligence arcana check. Oh, okay. Or dex check made with thieves' tools. Okay.
Can I use my Arcana check to help?
Sure.
Litria with her thieves' tools.
Yeah.
I'll just be watching in awe because I don't know much of it.
I'm like, no.
So
Glad I got that
basically,
help.
like,
Just a
there's an
second.
eye embedded in the wall, and you know how there's like a black hole in the middle of the eye? Maybe you have to put your
Uh-huh.
tools in there and like.
Yeah. And I'm just sitting there like, okay, real careful now.
Glad I got that help because it let me get a 25.
Ah, okay. So
Wow.
you.
What was it before? Like a 4?
It was just a 19.
Oh.
Just an idea.
In
Yeah, just that.
in the eye hole, there's like gears and stuff, and you.
Oh, wow.
And you blip, and you feel the meow, and like your magic items are like, well,
I feel magic again.
yeah, it's the field isn't entirely inside this room; it's mostly
Mhm.
blocking outside. That's all. So anyway, yeah,
That's
you shut it
smart.
off.
Thanks for
Okay.
the help.
Hey, anytime.
Okay, should we go back? We can tell Gundar major things that we got later when we're like somewhere private.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so you
Sort
make
of
your
like
way.
that manual.
You make your way outside and back across the discs
Yeah.
using your ropes. Okay, and then the surly Mary Grey Malkin and the surly devil are there
So-
with Gundar.
While they were gone,
Yeah.
could I ask Gary? I almost called her Gary. Mary. Mary Grey Malkin. I probably do call her Gary accidentally. Can I ask? She said she's like the granddaughter of Igwilv, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And isn't she related to Baba Yaga?
Baba Yaga too. Okay.
I know, you should I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Could I ask her if she knows anything about like the Crook of Rao, or what do you know about Baba Yaga? She's your great grandmother or whatever,
Why would I tell you?
I mean, could be useful to each other. I have many contacts that might be beneficial.
Wow.
Iron Dabbers always pay their debts, Miss Grey Malkin.
Oh, and Baba Yaga's like sister or something.
Oh, well, yeah, Igwilv's. Yeah, Elena.
All
Poor
right,
girl.
what do you want to know?
Fuck, that's the thing. I don't know what exactly to ask her.
Well,
I'll think about it. You just consider,
all right.
Mm-mm.
All right. that
Dang.
was a dog.
My dog
noise?
scratched herself too much.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, puppy.
All right, you cross back over the discs with your rope. The group is reunited. So, what do you want to do now? You're on this place.
I want to
you've
pick
got-
Gary's pocket.
You want to pick the pocket of Mary Grey Malkin.
Yeah, it's how I say hello.
All right.
Oh my god.
All right.
I don't want her money though.
Do a sleight of hand. She does have in her stat block special equipment.
Oh no.
Go ahead.
I regret everything. That's a 28.
Ah.
Because expertise.
You reach into her thingy and there's some kind of deck of cards inside. And you immediately sense the raw power of magic wafting off of this deck, as if it's a unique magic item in the appendix of this adventure.
I hide it in my pocket. No, not in my pocket. I hide it in my boot.
You immediately
Wait, what did she find? I got distracted.
A magic
powerful
deck of
deck.
cards.
But
Oh.
the thing about this is, you're pretty sure, you know, she might know.
Sure.
I mean, this is like,
Yeah.
it's stored in a
Important.
leather pouch. Well, you can't really look at it right now, but you know, this is a magic item you just took.
Legendary.
It actually said, no, I don't want to spoil.
Oh.
All right, but you do realize, Litria, that if this is a powerful magic item, she might notice that it's gone.
Can I sleight of hand it back into your pocket?
Take it out. Look at it.
Also, less magic.
Saw it? Got it.
All right,
I like that.
so go ahead, sleight a hand back in.
I love Latria. She's the wondrous cannon we all need.
24.
Okay, but this is a wondrous item, comma, legendary.
Oh my god, why does she have it?
I don't
Wow.
Then you think she thinks again, like, now take it. Can I sleight of hand again?
Okay,
Take it back.
the last time I messed with a deck of many things, I ended up 4 levels higher than the rest of the party and a ghost.
Hey,
I
I
don't
mean,
think it's a deck of many things.
It might not be a deck of many things, but I
I'm gonna
decks are-
tell you. Ready?
Yeah.
It's a deck
Yeah.
of. It's called a deck of several things.
See,
Well, if it's just several, then I'll keep it.
So like only like
sleight of
7
hand
things.
again.
So
Like
you're
4
gonna
things that'll fuck us up.
you're gonna yoink it again.
She thinks twice.
Just several.
Yeah.
Not like it's many.
Just
I'll
draw.
do it.
You know what? Reach in there and just pull a card out.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! Are you crazy? Pull a card out. Oh, we lost somebody. We lost Chloe.
good lord.
It was too funny for Chloe.
Let me fix the boxes here.
Oh my lord.
1, 2, 3.
Poor Mary Grey Malkin. She came along and we've just done nothing but like abuse her.
She's been rude to us the entire
She
time.
has. I'm not saying she doesn't deserve it. I just
Mhm. So the thing about this is, you can tell the raw power from this item. She's gonna notice fairly quickly that it was stolen if you steal it.
Okay, I'll let her keep it and I'll steal something else from her.
Just rummaging around in her pack.
Steal something else?
Yeah, I got a 20,
Like,
27.
I imagine maybe I see what Litria's doing, so I'm like trying to distract
Ow.
her. I'm like, look at. Well, I mean, I know Litria. I know that
that's
if I don't see her, I'm thinking she's probably sneaking around stealing something.
Well, the other things on her that you see that would be.
So I'm just distracting everybody talking about this cool armor I got and showing packets. Like, yeah, they're like extra dimensional spaces.
The
I
other-
reached my whole arm inside.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Right?
The other things
There's
you
like
see.
6 of those.
The other things you see worth stealing are, she's wearing bracers of defense, which you can't really. I mean,
Just slip
Oh, yeah.
them right off.
and a magic ring of protection.
Oh, okay.
That would be
I know.
another thing that's like.
Litria usually seems to like finding unusual things though too.
Yeah, I'm not really into her, like, powerful,
Yeah.
like,
What else you
magic
got in there?
fighting items. I want, like, old family
Bric-a-brac.
photos.
Her and
um,
Baba Yaga eating cookies.
oh, there we go.
Like a trinket,
Yeah.
a love letter, a treasure map.
The deck of several things.
Didn't you find a treasure map like from
Yeah.
somewhere on the street?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we dug up a spa and found a saddle.
But Sorry, computer died for like no reason. It's fully
That's all right.
charged.
Okay, it's no problem. We only got a couple minutes left anyway. So
Yeah.
you put the deck back. You don't see that she has anything else that was easily stealable.
Hmm.
Okay.
And you're gathered here on the
Gathered here today.
gathered here today on this floating island.
I'm like, you guys, so much happened today. I honestly don't even remember why we came down here. We needed to make a map, which we did. We got Wazit, and we found Litwi's parents.
Yeah, it
I
was
think
very
that's it.
successful.
Well, then, if I can't take anything off of her, can I pour oil into her pocket?
Oh,
You want
So
to
she
pour
gets
oil?
She gets an
Yeah, so
oily
when she
hand.
so when she reaches into her pocket, it's just like oil in there.
oh.
All right.
She's
Make a-
not gonna notice she has oil.
Make a sleight of hand.
Like, that'll teach her for not having better stuff for me to steal.
26.
Okay. She doesn't immediately notice that there's oil in her pocket.
And
Oh
like,
god.
I'm already like away from her, like with a devil in her brain. I'm like,
Perception to see if I notice
okay,
that.
let's go install this guy.
Yeah, Gundar, we found the Bone Devil.
Cunning action, dash away.
Oh god.
Move.
Found the brain.
All right.
So I'm 105 feet
Alright.
away.
Let's go back to the grand-
105 away from what?
Us.
Us.
She went back towards
Mary.
She just
Okay, so when you return to that main hall where
Hmm.
the Grand Master and his flunkies tried to kill you,
Mhm.
you see the body of the Bone Devil, which is a war machine of Qualicious design, was piloted by a Quasit named Wazit.
Was it? Was it? Was it?
The tiny. So it's basically an exoskeleton.
pretty rad.
Yeah, and you can put the brain back in there if you want. It'll require an Arcana check.
Kind of
Okay,
did.
but what if I just reach into the jar, grab the brain, pull it out, and shove the brain into the body cavity? I technically would be fulfilling my side of the bargain.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Yeah,
you just said
Oh,
you bring it back in the
no.
body.
Said we'd put him back in his body. We didn't say it'd be functional.
Oh my god.
Got a point.
That's some using devil contracts against them. That's
Exactly.
good
Yeah.
thinking.
It demands that the body be brought to this area. Done. Oh, okay. Actually, it can use equipment to do this by itself. It doesn't need you to install it.
Well, she already did it.
All right, so you reach
Install
into
it.
the jar, you take the brain out, and you just put it into the cavity.
Like football, check it in.
All right. You hear like in your head like, "Why did you do that? You stupid
This is all I know.
fools!"
We
I'll
didn't
fix it and I
say
pour oil on it.
You pour oil on him. No, no, no! Now I'm all slippery.
Oh,
Good
oh,
luck.
oh! You need power to run this. I'd like the oil on fire.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
No. Okay.
Well,
Fuck. Sorry, Gundar. You're fucked.
Well, all right. At that point, he lets out a mind blast. We should probably. We're out of time, so we'll stop
Yeah.
there and we'll do that
Yeah,
next time.
fuck. Ah!
I had nothing to do with this.
But you do remember that the other thing that Cardophile wanted was if you can actually go to Doween Gloin and get a map of that as well.
Okay.
And the chair opens the portal to it, right?
Yes, the throne can open portals to the Nine Hells
Nice.
and to Doween Gloin, whatever that is.
We'll find out next time.
All right, you want to do any plugs real quick? Doug, got any plugs?
Just you can follow me on Twitter at Longshottist and check out Nerdarchy for just different stuff all the time. Nothing specific this week except new videos and yada yada.
Kika, got any plugs?
You can find me later today on Tales from the Grim playing my Tierney Hall character in Dungeon of the Mad Maid.
Oh, nice.
And you can find me other places on the internet. Best place to keep track of what I'm doing is to follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/KikaVO.
Nice. What about Dylan?
Well, Saturdays at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on Sean's channel, Power Score RPG. You can find us playing Waterdeep Dragon Heist, where we just got the Stone of Galore, and some crazy freaking crap went down last episode. It was pretty awesome. But our friend Renair might be dead or captured or worse. Who knows? So we'll see.
Chloe?
Yeah, you can find me on Power Score RPG on Sunday, 5:30 Central Standard Time with my other Dungeon Academy girls. And you can catch me on Twitter at Chloe_Fairy1.
And tonight on Power Score RPG, we'll be doing a couple waffle talks. We're actually going to do 2 because there was 2 shows. There was the one at the convention, PAX South, and then there was the one that happened on Tuesday. So we'll 6:30 p.m. Eastern will be the first one, and then 7 p.m. Eastern will be the second one.
Yeah.
So thanks everybody for watching, and we will
Thank
see
you.
you again next week
Bye.
on Secrets of Castle Greyhawk. Goodbye.